Namaste, beautiful souls, and welcome back to our Introduction to Power Yoga 30-Day Challenge. Welcome to day 3. Today we're going to stick low to the mat, but we're still going to get a nice workout in. So I would like you to start in tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, spread the fingers wide. And inhale, open the heart, shoulders down and back. We'll do a few rounds of CatCow. Exhale, round, start with the tailbone. Push all the way up through the spine. Head is the last thing to fall heavy. Chin to chest. Inhale, open the heart, lift. Chin parallel to the mat. And exhale, around, through the back, chin to chest. I'm laughing because my cat is laying in the sun on her back in a very awkward, funny position. So a couple more rounds of CatCow at your pace. And after your next exhale, inhale, come back to center, come back to neutral. And wag your hip to the right and look over to the right at your hip. And then over to the left. And a couple more. Look over to the right. Wag your hip to the right. And then look over to the left. And back to the right. And back to the left. And inhale back to center. Make sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips. Press down through the left hand. And inhale the right arm up. Plug your shoulder blade, plug your shoulder socket back into the socket. And then inhale the left leg up. So here you want to lift through the core. Flex the foot, pinky toe towards the mat. Roll the shoulder down. And reach your hand in front of you like you want to shake hands with someone. Press through the left hand, and we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Slow breaths. And then exhale, release, plant the palms. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So take the right hand, spread the fingers wide, press through the right hand, and inhale the left arm out. Reach the socket. Press the ball of the socket into the cup of the socket, and inhale your right leg up. So engage the core, flex the right foot down, pinky toe towards the mat, so keep your hips square. Core tight, press the front body up to meet the back body, and 3 breaths. Exhale, release, plant the left hand back to the mat, bring the leg back to the mat. And then press through both hands equally, spread the fingers wide, and inhale the left leg up. And from here, we'll do 10 left leg pumps. So again, core is still engaged. So lift the front body up to meet the back body. Flex the left foot, pinky toe towards the mat, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knee back to the mat. And same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg up, pinky toe towards the mat, flex the foot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the knee to the mat. And exhale into child's pose. Walk your hands in front of you. Release the forehead to the mat. Shoulders heavy. To come back to the breath. Inhale, joy, happiness, excitement to be here today. And exhale all negative thoughts, all of the to-do list. Let that all go. Inhale, walk your hands back up, come back to tabletop. And then from here, keep your hips over your knees and walk your hands as far away from you as you can to release your forehead to the mat. Shoulders plugged in, shoulder blades relaxing down the spine. Hips should be over the knees. Lengthen the tailbone away from you and feel this nice stretch in the upper back. Remember that now is the time for you. So your to-do list, anything that may have happened earlier in the day, anything that you need to get done later in the day, none of that matters in the time that you're on the mat. And it's necessary to let the mind release those thoughts and those worries from time to time so that you can come back to the things you need to do in a better mindset. So inhale, walk your hands back in towards your body. And from here, take your forearms to the mat. You can clasp your hands together if you would like. But bring your forearms to the mat, elbows under shoulders, and walk your feet away from you in forearm plank. So press the heels away from you. Press the front body up to meet the back body. Core engaged. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. Heart lifts. And we're going to hold for 3 breaths. On your last exhale, you can release the knees to the mat and come back into child's pose. Great job. Our first plank hold of the challenge. I promise you, you will get stronger. And by the end of this challenge, you will be able to hold a full plank. And walk your hands back up. And take your right forearm to the mat. Come to flip over onto your right side. So we're practicing our side plank. So forearm to the mat, elbow under shoulders, and you can either keep your right knee down like a kickstand. You can straighten your right leg and take your left foot to the front, also like a kickstand. Or you can take your right foot on top of your left foot, reach your left hand up, and breathe. Even though you might be shaking, core engaged, lengthen your tailbone away from you, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Think light and joyous thoughts. Light and happiness. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Take your left forearm to the mat this time. And we're going to go straight into the other side. So choose your poison. Either right foot forward to kickstand, left knee to the mat to kickstand, or full expression. Oh, I forgot one. Or you can crisscross your legs. So you're still on both feet, but they're crisscrossed. You're not balancing as much. And reach your right arm up to the sky. Core engaged. Lift your hips. And think light and happy thoughts while we build this strength in our body. For 3, 2, 1. Release the right hand to the mat. Bring your knees to the mat. And release your hips back to child's pose. Walk your hands forward. Make sure that your knees stay below your hips, and then this time walk your hands all the way forward like we did before. And you can once again release your forehead to the mat, or you can release your heart space and chin to the mat. Extended puppy pose. Come back to your breath. This is a quick practice today. So sink in to the moment. Inhale, walk your hands back in. And once again, take your right forearm to the mat. Pick your poison. And inhale up into side plank again. Feel the gratitude that your body is here today, that you're doing your best, that you are growing stronger. Lift your hips, core engaged. For 3, 2, 1, reach up and overhead, and then switch arms, same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach. Side plank, left side. Lift your hips, core engaged. Reach to the sky. For 3, 2, 1, reach up and overhead. And this time, bring your knees to the mat, bring your hands to the mat, and tabletop. Inhale, open the heart, dip the abs, and exhale around to the CatCow. Just do CatCow at your pace. Inhale, up, open, and exhale, round. And inhale, back to neutral. Plant the left palm. Inhale the left foot up. Spin the pinky toe down. Right arm up. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Focus on your drishti point. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Core tight. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, squeeze. Plant the hand, plant the knee, and same thing on the other side. Inhale, right foot out, left arm out, core engaged, hips square. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1. Reach. Focus on your drishti. 2. Squeeze the core in, even as you reach. And then squeeze it in even more as you squeeze. 3. Reach. 4. Reach. And 5. Release back to tabletop. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread it through. You can either take the right ear to the mat and the right shoulder to the mat, or you can come a little bit further to the back of the head. Thread the needle, come back to the breath. And release back to center, tabletop. Inhale the left arm up to the sky, and exhale, thread it through. Thread the needle. Inhale back to center. Flip the legs around to the front. Bring your feet together, the soles of the feet together. Inhale, heart open, find length. And exhale, fold. Baddha Konasana, or cobbler's pose. Inhale back up. Take the legs long. Flex the feet back towards your face. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Allow your head to be heavy. Inhale, rolling up. And then rolling all the way down. Reach your arms up and overhead. And then take them over to the right and take your feet over to the right in banana pose. So breathe in through the left side body. Keep your left hip grounded. And you can take your left hand and your right wrist to give a little bit of an extra stretch along the left side body. And then come back to center and over to the other side. Take your feet to the left. Shimmy your arms to the left. Take your right wrist and your left hand. Reach up and over to the left. Ground down through the right hip, the right shoulder. And breathe into the right side body. I think I said left. The right side body. And back to center. You can let your hands go left to right. Shimmy your shoulder blades up underneath your heart space. Your feet fall left to right, heavy. And take this moment now to notice how your body feels. Take a few deep breaths, slowing down. Taking these few final moments 100% to yourself, for yourself, and with yourself. Stay here for as long as you'd like. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.